Hello gurus, welcome to another episode. Hope you're having an amazing day. We're going to jump in charts for Bitcoin. I'm going to show you what I think is going to happen, my thoughts on the market. I just had someone come up to me, told me they sold 20 Bitcoin on November 11th, so that's saving them $1 million if you followed my call when I was the only one calling the top, which is beautiful. I'm here with Slavic.
What's up, brother?
Crypto Effie, Slavic Crypto Effie, Alex AM Crypto. All YouTubers. Slavic, how's things going? We're building a psychology app and another cool project that I can't wait to show you guys. And Effie, what are you doing? What's your thoughts on the market? He's 14 years old. Tell him your story quickly.
Well, I'll tell you my story real quick. I got into crypto in start of 2021. Learned about the technology first, and then discovered that you can, learn about the markets and learn charting. And I started watching James in August and September, and learned a lot of great technical analysis. And boom, became a trader at 14 years old.
He's 14 and he turned $1,000 into $50,000, then started VC investing projects. Can you imagine, guys? Like when I was 14, I was like jerking off, looking at food, eating food, playing games. This guy's investing in crypto projects, sitting with like millionaires, multi-millionaires, and talking crypto. Alex, what's your thoughts on the market? What do you think about Bitcoin? What are you doing in the market?
I think it's still going lower. I'm not convinced that this was too low.
You don't think it's low? You?
Yeah, I think it can go at least one more time down to 17,000. So especially if now everybody gets liquidated, like Celsius, Free AC got now liquidated. So if there are more liquidations in the DeFi market, what we have seen already, then we can go much lower.
But the good thing is that if there's these liquidations in the long term for Bitcoin, then there's a lot of unleveraged positions in the market. So for the long term, it's good for the growth. However, I do think there's room to go down.
What's your TA bottom?
TA bottom? For me, in the short term, it's $16,500. But in the long term, I think around $8,000 to $10,000 area.
Crazy. Slavic, your TA bottom?
Right now, if we break 18,900, 19,000, it could be 16,200 also, yes.
Let's jump into the technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going in, and Bitcoin having right now on the weekly charts, it broke all major supports. We bounced. We went through the 19K all-time high in 2017. And why that's bad is if we zoom in and look, zoom in like 2000. This is why you need to zoom out in Bitcoin, right? This is 2014 when Bitcoin went to $1,200, then all the way down to $122, an 86% drop. But now when you look at it, you can't even see that on the map. You can't even see it on the charts. When you actually look at Bitcoin now, up 69K down to 20K, you can't even see this 86% drop anymore. And that's what people are going to be doing when you, like in the future, they're going to be doing the same things for Bitcoin. When they zoom out, it's going to be like up here, and you're not going to be able to even see this point down here. So just keep that in mind if you're panicking too much. But like the people panicked back here in 2014 when it was 1,200, then down to 122. Don't forget that. But 86% drop. In 2017 drop, we also had a massive drop there, 84% drop. And this drop that we've just had now, 83%. This drop that we just had now was around the total drop value from the top to the bottom was around 72% drop. So we could have more to fall. The target would be 84%. If we did drop to 84%, that would take us to that support at 10,000. So just keep that in mind that we have that potential. But the major support, in my opinion, is at 13,700 and 10,000. These are two major supports. But I've already started buying a lot of Bitcoin here where we're sitting right now, but I will buy down. Stochastic on the weekly has turned up though. That's a good thing. RSI has also turned up. So also very nice that they're very oversold. Look at the RSI, very oversold. It's never been so. I don't think it's ever been this oversold on the RSI. Actually, back in 2015, it came this oversold. No, this is the most the RSI has ever been oversold, which is interesting. But let's go into the 4 hourly, see what's going to happen in Bitcoin. We had this big bounce yesterday from 17,700. It exactly touched that support line. We look like we're making a cup and handle here. On the 4 hourly, stochastic is also heading up. On the daily, stochastic is very oversold and RSI and heading up, stochastic heading up. Squeeze mob hasn't turned green on the RSI yet. On the 4 hourly, it's turned towards the green, but the stochastic is overbought on the 4 hourly, but the RSI has more to go. On the hourly, On the hourly, stochastic RSI still turning up, so looking like we could have more of a pump to continue. We're also forming here a giant cup and handle, everyone. This is a technical pattern, cup and handle formation. That's a very bullish pattern. As I teach you in the crypto course, cup and handle pattern is like this, and cup and handle is very accurate pattern. Cup, handle, big movement to the upside to the base of the cup, so you move this distance here. So if that movement happens on Bitcoin, we'll be going to around, if this cup and handle plays out, which it looks like it is right now, and there's people buying Bitcoin here, a lot of it. If it does move out of this cup and handle, the target would be this distance here, which will put us here. The target will be 22,600, which is interesting. On the EMA ribbons, on the let's go into the 4 hourly. On the 4 hourly EMA ribbons, we're coming into the EMA ribbons. Usually we get rejected. Let's see if we can get above. There's a lot of resistance up here at the 21,000. This is where the most buying and selling is happening, 21,000. Bitcoin indicator bot has fired a buy down exactly on the bottom at that 17K, which is very interesting. Crypto Guru bot hasn't fired a buy on the 4 hourly. So let's go into the hourly. That cup and handle is playing out. The target, in my opinion, 22K. We also had this this ascending triangle that broke to the upside. That target will be 20,000, 21,000. And on the 15 minutes, let's see what's happening on 15 minutes. 15 minutes, we got a kind of W formation that's approaching the daily resistance. We need to break through 20,500. If that breaks, we also have a bullish pattern here on the 20,500. 21,200 would be the target. But everyone, in my opinion, what I've done is I've started to buy Bitcoin here. If you followed my live video yesterday, I asked you, I literally asked the audience on my live, should I buy 2 Bitcoin, 1 Bitcoin? I bought in one account 2 Bitcoin. I bought on the other account 2 Bitcoin. That was a very good decision, around 18, 19,000. We've pumped up since there. And I also bought around $40,000 of Ethereum. My goal is not, guys, my goal is not to catch the exact bottom. My goal is to sell towards the top as it goes up. And my goal is to buy down towards the bottom, not the exact bottom. But if you sold at 69,000, like one of my audience that said hello to me today, now is the time, in my opinion, to start buying. You have to always do your own due diligence, not financial advice, but this is what I'm doing with my money. I'm starting to buy down here, and when it gets to the top, I'm starting to sell up there. Not the exact day of the top, but I did catch it on November 11th, but towards the top. Not the exact bottom, but towards the bottom. And in my opinion, we're towards the bottom. It could possibly go down to 10K, in my opinion, worst case scenario. But I already started buying, and again, I'm going to buy as it heads down. So 20K, 17K, 13K, these are the places that I'm going to buy. But for short-term trades, I would actually open a long here on Bitcoin with a very tight stop. I'd open the long here, the stop loss below the weekly. I'd put the stop loss below the weekly. Let's change this the stop loss to be red, just so it looks a little bit more clear. Okay, I'll do that later. So I put the stop loss below the weekly and the take profit at that target. We'd have a resistance here though. So if you're going to do a longer trade, this would be the target. So the way you read my long setups is this way. So the bottom of this is the stop loss. That's where your trade will trigger and cancel your trade and close your trade. This middle part is where the trade opens. So the trade is opening around where we're sitting right now at 20,224. The stop loss is at 19,190 and the take profit is at 22,600. And this gives us a nice risk to reward ratio trade, risking $1,033 to make $22,388. With 10x leverage, that'll be $23,000 of profits. And that's how I would set the trade for Bitcoin. If you want to trade like you're seeing me do, underneath this video, in the description of the video, you'll see this link, Bitcoin altcoin trading, $9,300 sign up bonuses with all the different bonuses here. And if you sign up to ByBit, you get, using this link, you need to use this link in the description, you get a sign up bonus of $4,800, and if you don't use that link, you only get $400. So make sure you do that. You can also learn how to trade on ByBit with this Bitcoin altcoin live tutorial. The master course teaches you everything. I'm showing you NordVPN if you have any restrictions, and you can see my live trades inside this chat room. We have a chat room now that I'm going to show you. But over on ByBit, I've got in here 177,000, almost 178,000, which is up $8,000 more since yesterday. I bought that 2 Bitcoin that all of you told me, which was beautiful because we're up around maybe $10,000 or $8,000 since we bought it yesterday. On this account, 4 Bitcoin in here, which is beautiful. Up 10% today, Bitcoin, epic. USDT, I've got 46,000. Bit, I bought 10,000 yesterday. It's up $855. Doge, I bought 10,000 yesterday. It's up $239. So that's what I've got in this account. So Doge, USDT, Bitcoin. I've got that trade on Bitcoin didn't come down to execute. It was a long, but it didn't have time to execute because Bitcoin pumped, and Bitcoin is pumping right now. I'm going to open this trade that I just showed you now. I'm going to open the trade here. So actually I'm going to open the trade. Oh, we're at the daily resistance. So I'll put it back here. The trade is going to open at 20,222, right? This line here. Why I put that line? Because that's at the point of major support. 20,200. I'm going to open a $500 long, or let's do a $200 long with 21x leverage because the stop loss is pretty strong. 20,200. That's where I'm going to open the trade. Open long with 20x leverage. That'll be a $4,000 trade. For some reason, it's slightly lagging. Weird. Let's turn off. That's the first time that's happened. Weird request. Okay, let's open a long 20,200. That's a $4,000 long. That trade is now set. Now I'm going to set the take profit and the stop loss. So the take profit will be at that top of that range. So again, when you're reading these, when I set these longs and shorts, this is the middle. Here is the middle here is where the trade opens. The bottom here is where the stop loss will be set, and if it hits, it closes the trade. And the top here is where the take profit will be of the trade. So the take profit is going to be at 22,650 and the stop loss at 19,190. 22,6 and 19,1. So take profit 22,600, stop loss 19,100. So I'm risking $222 to make $484. Confirm. That trade is now set. Everything is set on that trade. It will automatically open at 22,200. The stop loss will hit and close the trade at 19,100, and the take profit will hit at 22,600. That's my trades on Bitcoin right now. What I would set for today on Bitcoin. On Ethereum, let's check out Ethereum. And if you want me to analyze any other cryptos, let me know down below in the comment section, and I will go live later today. I love the lives because I get to talk to you, get to ask me questions that come up. It's the best. I love doing lives with you. You guys actually made me a lot of money because I bought 4 Bitcoin yesterday. More actually. In Binance account, here in Binance, I made a lot of money today on this account. In this account, it's got $278,000 in this account. I've got 10 Bitcoin in here, 10.2 Bitcoin, which we bought a lot yesterday. And I've got USDT around 64,000. I also bought another $40,000 of Ethereum yesterday as well, which is beautiful. But be careful that we could go down more. So on Ethereum, that trade yesterday, if you've followed my live, that hit the take profit, which is beautiful. Congratulations, everyone. Also, big cup and handle here forming on Ethereum. Kind of looks very bullish here. On the hourly, it's looking stochastic RSI heading up. On the 4-hourly, stochastic RSI quite heading up, but overbought. On the daily, this is just getting started, this recovery. On the hourly, it's looking good. I would actually go long on Ethereum here. And that $40,000 buy was a really nice one because we're up a lot. I would go long on Ethereum. This is the resistance, so I'd open it back here. The stop loss would be below this green trend line, and let's test and then the take profit will be, this is a cup and handle movement as well. So this distance here will be the movement for Ethereum. Quite a big movement for Ethereum. We could be going to 1,370 with a big recovery. There could be a lot of FOMO in here. If it starts moving up strongly, people are going to FOMO in. That's the long that I would take. So opening the trade here, opening at 1,093, stop loss at 1,000, take profit at 1,284. Let's open this trade. $200 trade. Again, I do all my trades over on ByBit. If you use this link down below under the description, it will sign you up to ByBit. Use this link to get that $4,800 bonus. Over on Ethereum, I'm going to make a trade right now. I'll also do a 200 trade with 20x leverage. Order cost, setting the order at, so the price of the trade will open in the middle, right, where I set that trade, the way I taught you just now. It's just loading this. So the trade will open 1,093, stop loss at 1,000, take profit at 1,284. So 1,093 it opens. So order price 1,093. I'm going to do a $200 20x leverage trade, so a $4,000 trade. Confirm that trade is now set. That trade is now set for Ethereum. Now I'm going to set the take profit, modify take profit and stop loss. So I'm going to do take profit 1,300. What is that trade? 1,000. The take profit is going to be 1,284 and stop loss 1,000. 1284 and stop loss 1000. So I'm risking $332 to make $681. Confirm. Those two trades are now set for Bitcoin and Ethereum, which is beautiful. Again, trading on ByBit, link down below in the video. Also, I made a poll. Where do you think the Bitcoin bottoms in? There was 2,500 votes. 29% of you said 14K. 21% of you said 18K, which was almost right. It was 17,500. But let's see. This is very evenly split. The most votes got 14,000 as the bottom. I'm an idiot. Why didn't I buy Bitcoin at 30K? This is when Bitcoin's at 70K. LOL. I'm not buying that shit at 30K. That 30K. Not too many genuine YouTubers influence. James is one of a small handful. I would advise anyone to subscribe to his channel if you want honest expert advice on the crypto markets. Thank you, New. Fear and greed index. Bitcoin is in super fear right now. It's at a 9, which is very fearful. Dean, congratulations on the $200 win. Remember, every video, if you comment down below, my team is going to be picking 5 winners every month, $200 each, giving $1,000 away. Love you all. Have an amazing day. Hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to join us also on Telegram. We now have a Telegram. The link is down below where you can see I'm giving live alerts and the chat room where there's people chatting all the time. In the description, join the Telegram for my live alerts. Thank you for watching. This is James from Crypto Guru, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.